Blarla. Hello peeps and welcome back to 2 Point Hospital. Welcome back to Flottering, where I have been doing a little bit of training. We've not gone too nuts since the last episode. I didn't want to do too much without you seeing it. There's just been a bit of micromanaging, and we also managed, as you can see, to get these 3 to level 2 general diagnosis, which means I'm now going to sack Spike here. No, bye Spike. Now we can't train them any further until they've gained some experience, so we're going to let them get on with that. And to be honest, you know, with a bit of micromanaging, it's not too bad. It could be better, but it's, you know, again, we're still right on the cusp as we're trying to get training sorted out. Our biggest backlog, as you can see now, is definitely the psychiatry department. So what we are going to do is we've got 2 psychiatrists and they are both ready for training. So I think what we'll do is train her in psychiatry too. And it means that when they do see somebody that is requiring further diagnosis, instead of barely making this move, they'll be more likely to give it a really good boost, which is really important for us at the moment, is to try and get people diagnosed faster. If we could, at the moment it's just going back and forth. It's not very good for us. You just need to get them done as quickly as humanly possible. And that's what we're working on. We can see we've got all new patients here, and at this one we do have Wendy Horn here, whose health's getting really low, and she's just sort of stuck in this diagnosis situation. And you can see here that amongst people that are ready for cure, we do have people that are continuing to go through a diagnosis process, you know, a diagnostic process, and it's no good. It needs to be dealt with. It really does. So increasing the level of their psychiatry ability will help. And again, I mean, I could do a second psychiatry office, but then it'd be harder to train the 2 doctors that we have. It adds to the level. You know what I mean? It's not quite what we're after at the moment. So look here, 7 patients for the PANS lab. Yes, I think we will do that. And we did go 90 days without a death. We are running on slow for the moment. Let's have a look at this machine. This definitely needs sorting out. But he's in fairly good nick. He's fairly good nick. What's going on with him? Is he ready to go into the ward? Now the ward, I noticed, is getting busy. Again, because we've got this diagnosis thing going on as well. But we should have 2 nurses working in the ward. But one has absolutely no training. So what I am going to do, I think, is build a second training room. We've got so much money that I can spend a lot of money on training. So I think that's what I would really like to do is get more training going. And I'm going to take this level here. Now that we've sacked that doctor, I can take, I would say, you know, a slight increase in level. Don't want to go too nuts, mind. Don't want to go too nuts. So here we will pop that in there. We're going to have 2 training desks. I found that 2 tends to be a nice number. Often I only use 1. You know, often I only use 1, but it's okay. It's okay. Let's build that. Staff promotion. Excellent. And I would like to put a few bits in it. Items. We would like to make it a little more attractive. Now the plant, I'm not sure that will squeeze back there. Well, it'll squeeze there. Might get in the way of their view a little bit. Shall we? Maybe we could, no, because of the door. It does upset the door. No, it does upset the door. Shall we edit this? Shall we? Shall we put the door there, maybe? And we could put a window in here. That might be nice. There we go. And now we could just give ourselves a little extra space. Maybe we could then just try and get the plant. The hospital isn't covering its costs all of a sudden.
Toilets need routine servicing.
It isn't. It's only marginal. We'll have to have a look at that in a minute. What are we doing? Right, items for this room. To help boost training speed, what are we looking for? That. There we go. So we're going to pop that in there. What else have we got in here? A couple of bits. Nothing crazy.
Bins will become full.
Bins will become full. There we go. So, almost level 2, not quite. So it's not so bad here. Excellent. Can we turn that overlay off? Brilliant. Excellent. So, Pan's Lab. They have arrived. They are all at the top of the queue. The repairs are currently going in. He is starting to get tired, but he's not too bad. Have you gone into the ward? Yeah, you can go straight for treatment actually, which is still ward. Bumped him to the top. He is fairly low on the old health there. So who are you and why are you standing there? Oh my goodness. Oh, rest. We always have a spare GP. And that's just the way it's going to have to be at the moment. It's just going to have to be the way that it is. I could build another GP's office, but I simply don't want to. Don't want to do it. Don't want to do it. I'd rather be able to train these 3 GPs up and have them manage these 2 rooms for the moment. I feel like that might fare better. And we can concentrate on the problem that we have over here. This is the bigger problem. But we're working on it. So let's see here. We wanted to train a nurse here. Oh, what's going on with this guy?
We ought to give thanks each day that our humble little county has attracted such giants of industry as Jumbo.
Let's send him home. He might die from depleted health, which is very, very upsetting for me. I don't like that at all. Let's train the staff, this staff member, in ward management. We'll get that going. I think that would be really, really good. To be honest. Now we're going to have a review of our stuff because I'm constantly, I like it to be done just right, and of course I'm not entirely keen on Arnold because I can't give him all ward training. It is that petty. So I am going to be looking for a nurse like Nora here. I don't mind the littering so much, but I am going to be interested in replacing once the ward training's done. This other lady, I am going to be interested in getting a new one. We've lost our best teaching hospital. How? I've been training people. I have. Kimmy. Luna again. Luna does well, doesn't she? She does do well on these things. What's going on with you? Low health. She is low health. Might send her home, actually. She's still far away from getting diagnosed. Let's send you for treatment. Excellent. Oh, we can send you for treatment. Excellent. Now, what's going on over here? Brilliant. Okay. You know, cardio might help as well with a different place to send them for diagnosis. I am aware of that. I am aware of that. But again, it's adding to this level thing. You know, it is adding to this level thing. So what we're going to do now, oh look, this psychiatry training here is almost complete, which is fantastic because we're going to then swap her out here for Layla, who's going to be sent straight in for psychiatry 2 training as well. let's just risk putting it back to normal speed for the moment. Let's pick her up and plop her in. There we go. So he should stick around and continue to train her now. She, oh, this is a question that comes up occasionally, is if you decide not to promote them now, how can you go back and promote them later? It's this button here. So we can just go to promote and it comes back, and we can do it then. And can you see she's now walking even faster? She's moving faster from that promotion. So we're going to pop her in there. So she's better at her job now, which means she will diagnose quicker and better. Her treatment in psychiatry will be more effective, and she moves around faster. She'll tend to patients faster, which will really help. Obviously, why wouldn't it? So let's see if we can help prioritize her queue a little bit while she starts working, and while Layla is in training. That will be really, really good, so that we can just keep training up the psychiatrists up level by level by level. You know, we want, sort of in a way, more staff than we do rooms, but at the same time, we don't want to just keep building rooms. It's not going to help. It's not going to help. There's no point in just constantly building rooms. It's only going to get worse that way, I promise you. So you just want to do the controlled growth method. 6 out of 7 patients is pretty good, and we get rep for that again, you know, which just keeps bringing people in through the door. Because I don't think we're quite 100 yet. Nope. You know, so it's a thing. It's a thing. We do not want to bring the staff room to level 4, because again, it'll increase this. Don't want to do it. But you can see that we are, you know, the queues are going down. This is working. Training, I can't describe how important training is. It is horrifically important, because it will absolutely turn around the GP offices and everything that's going on around them, you know. It really, really will. So when she comes out the toilet, her boredom looks quite low. We are having a few boredom problems, which is fairly annoying. I just saw a mono beast go under here. Oh my god.
Good patients, please use the toilets provided.
Now, you are not looking too healthy. What's going on? She needs to go to general diagnosis, but now she's going to the toilet. I might send her home. She's messing about. She's messing about. She's messing about. She's messing about. So with the GPs becoming more efficient at their jobs, we should see not only a reduced queue on the GPs, but we should start seeing a reduced queue on psychiatry as well. 79, 78. Okay. Excellent. So that's... Was that training done? It was. Fantastic. So we've got a bunch more training that we can do. So we do have a GP. We actually have 2 GPs available for training. So we're going to do it. We are going to train in GP 3. Do it. Do it, do it, do it. More 2 point. More often. Who are you and what are you doing? 75% for the GP's office. Top of the GP queue. We just want to keep an eye on Poppy Brass here. Hopefully the assistant, when they come back,
Maintenance announcement. Plants need
we'll get
water.
right on top. Oh my god. So we've put 1 on training. 1's just gone on break. That's terrible. What do you mean you're looking for work? Have I not set her back to the GP office? Okay, there we go. There we go. Now she should go work in the GP's office. So yeah, the assistant hopefully will get through that queue without any major issues. We'll just keep an eye on that. Where did that low health lady go? Where did she go? Where did she go? Poppy? Queuing still. Yeah, so that was really bad. GPs are pretty tired. We've got one on training. That's not going to help the queue. One on training, one on break.
Maintenance announcement.
And one that's getting pretty tired.
Bins will become full.
And you're probably queuing, Poppy, aren't you, for this? This one. Unbelievable. I think she probably is. I think we're going to have to send Poppy home. Let's have a clear out. If we can. What are we? 86, 84, 79. It's pushing it. It's pushing it. It is pushing it. But the break thing, break and training, that was really poor timing. Really poor timing. Oh well. We'll deal with it. We'll deal with it. It'll be fine. Okay. And what's going on in here? Anything? No, that I can do for you? No, nothing. Right, so that's going on. So has the psychiatry training? No. So what are you doing? Looking for work. Okay, she's actually pretty tired now. If we get Layla here all refreshed, and then what we'll do is we'll put her into here. And we won't do what we did with the GP's office. We'll get her into here. And then we'll send Banoffee here off for training. That's what we'll do. In the meantime, mind you, saying that, Layla will probably, yeah, bump up pretty quick. That's fine. So, Banoffee, go for training. Psychiatry 3. Amazing.
Ricky Hawthorne.
Oh dear.
Bringing you music, sunshine, and
Now she's
old-fashioned charm on 2 Point Radio.
Running off to the
and we
toilet.
begin with a belter of a track.
Is she running to the toilet? Why has she gone here? She's just gone there and bought a drink. So she's desperate for the toilet. She's run off there. Let's see if we can get her. Because we've now sent her for training. She also needs the toilet. What's she doing? There's a thing going on here. Was she waiting for that cubicle? She's waiting for that cubicle. Running around the bathroom waiting for the cubicle. Deary me. Get them to the top of the queue.
Doctor to psychiatry, please.
Okay, let's have a clear out. Another clear out. Oh my goodness. You're going to have to go home, unfortunately. Yeah. And you're just not going to make it. What's going on here? What is going on here?
Try not to slip in the
Forbes. They're all in the toilets. Toilets can be a bit of a pain sometimes. I want to send them for treatment, but I can't when they're in the toilet. Can be a little bit aggravating. Good. And then you. Inspection. Yes, they still really, really loved it. That's amazing. That is amazing. This queue seems to be going up again, but that is just because we had one on training, one on break. It was just so poorly timed, and now we're paying the price. Now we are paying the price. Did he get through the... He did get through the queue. That's nice. I'm noticing that a lot of plants aren't getting watered. And the thing is to employ a janitor will boost our level. There we go. Okay. Just help them a little bit. Get you to the top, Jeff Volcano. Right, so there's a psychiatry. So we've probably got another GP. So we're going to send them for training. Excellent. Okay. Send them for training. And where is the other spare? Yeah, see, she's just wandering around, being available now, which is fantastic. So we can pop her in there while the other one goes for training. Now they're all new except this one person. This is what we're checking, and they're all new.
Nurse required in general diagnosis.
Which sort of suggests we are still getting an increase of patients coming in through the door, even though, you know, I'm not upping the level at all. It still seems like there are more new patients coming in, and this is what this can indicate to me. More new patients are coming in through the door rather than old ones bouncing around. So it feels like we're starting to reduce old ones bouncing around, but we've still got plenty of new patients coming in. And when I start seeing it balanced that way, that's when I start thinking, right, okay, we're getting into a situation where we could probably do with another GP's office to help cope with new patients, and the training is starting to get through.
Class dismissed.
Oh, psychiatry 3 done. Fantastic. You're not ready for it, are you? No, you're not ready for it. Right, okay, so, you know, a doctor soon. Look, we've got one. Oh, he's unhygienic. Not interested. Not interested. Let's have a clear out of them. Okay. Now, I think I'm probably going to employ him. I feel like we need another janitor. It seems like the plants now, they're just falling a little bit behind, but putting him in, do you see that? Up that. So that's more people to come in now. Oh dear. 4 patients. We're going to refuse the psychiatry one. It's too busy, our psychiatry department. It is too busy. Can't cope with it. Are there Monobis under there? There's 1. There's 2. Excellent. Any under here again? No. We did have a clear out. Right, it's probably reception. Okay. Oh. That's the problem with trying to shoot them. It's very, very difficult because you just select all the patients. Did they go under there? No. Did they go under there?
Maintenance announcement.
No.
Plants need water.
Oh, there we go. Did it. Did that one. We gain kudos doing that as well, you know, so that we can unlock things, which is fantastic. I suppose in a way I'm kind of keen to open up. Yeah. Maybe some plants. Doesn't need much watering, but they still give attractiveness as a plant. You know what I mean? So I think if we look at this, so we've got this one compared to what we're using at the moment, which is this. So, you know, there's not much in it, but this does need watering a lot less. It's kind of interesting, isn't it? This one, let's have a look at this one. So it needs even less watering and is slightly less attractive. I think it's worth using, I think, around my hospital for the time being, the yucca and the cactus over the leafy plants, you know. So I might have a change out of those just to help alleviate work on the janitors.
It's time for the news now.
I think that could be quite good. I shall do that between episodes, I think.
Police say they may have to evacuate the surrounding region, which sounds like a great excuse to go on holiday for a few weeks. Lucky people.
Excellent. They're quite low on health, but I've just sent them in there. I don't think they really need to go in there. They had their diagnosis. Yes, they did. Oops. Where are they? Ah, in the bathroom. As always. As always. You. Who is it? Was it him? No, there. Was it you? You. Too late, called into room. Missed it. God damn it. Okay, fine. Last round of training before the end of the episode. Boris does what? What is it that Boris works in? Boris works. We don't have. What have you got? You don't. I don't want you working in those places. We don't have a light-headed clinic at all. So he is just Pan's lab. He's not urgent right now. He is not urgent. For cubing. For cubing. I think we might send her for ward training because the ward is starting to feel the strain, I would say. We are definitely starting to feel a strain in the ward. Yeah, okay. And that will probably do it for this episode. I will see you in the next one. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you did, please hit that like button. As long as you are here, why not check out one of my delectable videos available? Feel free to come stalk me on social media and be sure to share this video with friends so even more may watch my SHIZWAH. See you next time, peeps.